Okay, you're gonna die. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Wow, what do I do? This is a tough decision. Do I be a hero? Or do I help corporate America? Edgewater or Botanical Laboratory? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hey guys, it's Alden from the Gamer Kit, and today I'm jumping into the Outer Worlds. I'm really excited about this one. I haven't yet played it, and I know I'm a little late to the party. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start a new game here. Let's go with hard. Alright, everything looks good to me. Continue. Alright, so I have actually never even watched anything about this game. I just know that it was made by the people who made Fallout New Vegas, and I was a very big fan of that game.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
This is a commentary on capitalism. I haven't seen one. This is a commentary on capitalism I've ever seen one. Alright, let's see. Strength. What kind of person we want to play today? Tester.
No one can see you cry inside of a mascot suit.
No.
A lab spread, eh? Huh, we all start somewhere.
I want to go for the, the stranger. The cowboy who walks into town and just does everyone dirty. Maybe I was
At
a
least
farmer.
You're not afraid of getting your hands dirty.
I'll say I was a farmer. Let's go. Male. Everything looks good. Let's get into the game.
Looks to me your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Interesting. Wow, so they're just going to leave those hundreds of thousands of colonists, unless maybe that's our quest, to go back and save them.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
$70 years. Imagine 70 years goes by and you have no idea. I mean, it's just like, I mean, I guess that's technically time travel, right? We don't realize it, but the world moves on without us. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless
That's kind of like who we want to
so I
be.
can track your progress.
Dashing,
I'll check in with you as
gunslinger,
soon as you land.
one-of-a-kind ship.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to
Try
waste.
the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What does that even mean? Spacers or what?
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What, Spacers?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Marauders, huh? I guess we're gonna have to
Gibbering,
take some
flesh-eating, law-breaking,
marauders
unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the
That was,
entrance?
our guy.
Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Ooh, persuade or lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
persuade.
You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Nice.
Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Yeah.
Yes, nailed it.
This is capitalism. I tell you. Oh my goodness. All right. Can you tell me where I am? Do you know anything about the Hope? No, that's okay. Let's see.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Ooh. tactile time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactile time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a time limited in this mode, or you have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDT, D meter very slowly, while moving attacks drains it faster. The TDT meter refreshes slowly over time. Oh, awesome. So it's basically like VATS. That makes sense. So it's Fallout.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from,
Well, shot
stranger,
them,
but
that
you
would've
best
been
keep
bad.
your head down. There's marauders hereabouts. And worse, landing violators. Gall on that
Worse than
rung
marauders
leash.
or landing
Landing in the
violators.
Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Alright, let's get that.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Time to collect the fine bounty.
I don't know if they're not gonna mind that I'm
Please be
using
informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
it. Nice.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misapprove anything. I don't appreciate being talked to.
I
Let's
detect
be
an elevated heart rate, indicating
civil
dishonesty.
about this.
Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Nice. You get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Nice.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Ooh, okay. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Sweet. Yes, Ada, I got it. Thanks. Knock it off. Okay.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try
Try
to
to
stay
stay alive
alive
this
this
time.
time.
I like it. Got it. Trespassing, okay, and are all leave and are frowned upon, but avoid being seen if you want to engage in those without consequences. Okay, well it's official. I killed them.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Coogan. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain Online.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk about? Power regulator. This place looks like it's fun.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Good, all right.
Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Ooh, offering a job, huh?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Ooh, you want me to collect what's owed to you?
4 workers
Yeah.
still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
All right, so we got a quest. We got a first quest. A side quest, that is.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in
Barbershop,
town.
okay.
Phyllis works at the
Cannery.
cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
Oh, Marauders.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize.
He's not
Just
giving her a hard time.
try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
They're trying to cheat their customers. This is...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll wait.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Alright, are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Let's skip the small talk. I've got a ship in need of a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Yeah, this is probably the answer.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on
They
your
have
way.
guards. I don't know why they just make them do it, but I guess that's just for the story's sake. You say mostly, but there's definitely people. Tell me about this geothermal.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
All that power goes to your cannon.
We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but
Yes,
there are
I'm
people
sure.
who live there.
Marauders, whatever. Tell me what I need to do.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters.
Former workers.
Former workers. I need them back at their
Oh,
posts.
man.
I need
Away
them
from capitalist
to come
America.
home.
How could you?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I'm going to try to work with them. I'm sure I'll recognize Adelaide.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her...
Alright, these workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me.
I asked
I
too much
asked
for too
too
hard, but
much
I'm ready to
and
make
pushed
amends
too
if they're
hard.
willing to return.
But I am...
Alright. Community, yes. Alright, Reed, I'll do it.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part
I like her.
ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove you will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you.
Like, yeah, sure, I'll use it.
Great.
Alright. Yeah, I might be a bad guy, but I'm a bad guy who has a crush on this
and
girl.
hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. And oh wow, that was incredibly easy. Wow, that is. Oh, those are. Nope. That's too hard. That is too hard.
We don't want any trouble. I don't know you.
Yeah,
Whatever
no,
you're
you
looking
don't.
for, it ain't here. Move
What's your problem?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what?
Okay.
Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp.
Alright, I want it.
Over in the hothouse. Enough with the questions. No offense, but... Well, look at you. Buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace.
Keep an eye
It's
on
not
it.
like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out Can't imagine where she's gone.
Cool, another
Vale's a
quest.
wide place. She could...
This one got to her. And parts of her. See, no, I don't want to say that.
appreciate it. I'll tell you what I can...
No, I want to just leave.
What is it?
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Adelaide. Her body.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when
Thomas
you were
speaks of
but
you
a
often.
sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon.
Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you've made a home for yourself.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to
See,
go.
that's a
and
mission
nothing to
statement
lose.
I could get back behind.
So, like the spores of the puffball,
Why did you leave your home?
it is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up,
Yeah.
the home in which we spent our lives is left.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed... Let's hear it.
You're living on power that belongs to town. Come back. That's it. That's it. Reed asked if you consider coming back now. He's willing to make amends. Coming back to... I wasn't this.
I can't say I blame you.
Reed is
Reed
positively...
is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by our... He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
That is
If
something
you're
I can
going
do.
down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I might just want to be a hero.
A hero to the people who matter. To us.
Yeah.
To
Hero's
the ones
journey.
who come around.
That's what I'm going to title it.
To the
Hero's
ones who
Journey.
save.
That's what we're going to do here.
Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed,
He's counting on it. Yep.
I trust you will listen to you.
Yes. Woohoo. Level 3. Alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm Might divert power. I'm gonna go steal some power. Become a hero. Take Edgewater down. Not bad.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do the right thing. I am done. Redirect plant status. Where am I redirecting power to? Oh. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Routing switch.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Yeah, I don't want to send power to Vale.
You're not real. You're not real.
Get away from me, Feck. No, I'm real.
You can talk? See, Higgins? This is...
So he's crazy.
Clearly I mistook you for one of the... Chester D. Higgins.
Use this reminder. Okay. What is it you do here? How long you've been down here? Yeah.
Hard to say.
Yeah. What do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler. Okay. I've come a long way for someone who started...
Engineer. Got it. You're an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals.
Okay. Stop.
Look,
what?
I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our...
Yeah, okay. I can deal with mechanicals.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
When he was an intergalactic... Okay,
the hostility levels were hardwired to maximum.
Got it. Mechanicals flows.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yes,
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, include... Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to act...
Okay, I wanted to ask you something.
Forgot what you were going to say.
Alright, let's leave the conversation now. I mean, I don't mind dealing with the mechanicals, but... Just don't want Pravati to die so many damn times.
you got that?
Workbench. That's cool.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. When to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Unexpected security.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. You're okay. Let's get out of here.
Once we do this, there's no going...
going
Hey,
back.
mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just got... Do you understand? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at
Ooh,
once.
wait, what?
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
They don't need to, I know they don't want to be punished, but on one side, it's corporate America. The other one is freedom.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, but Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town.
Yeah, but they want to hurt her.
Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Is it hatred? I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on. Really? I mean...
Wow, what do I do? This is a tough decision. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Do I be a hero? Or do I help corporate America? This is a really tough decision. Alright, use terminal. Redirect power. You sure you want to continue? Yeah. Ooh. To Edgewater or Botanical Laboratory? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I think I want to be a hero. Edgewater is corporate America. They can always leave. But if I direct the power to Edgewater, I don't know if the Botanical Laboratory people would be able to go back. I don't know what they want to go back. I think change is necessary. Let's do it.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got...
Wow. Interesting. Deserters are now agreeable. Oh, I'm glad I gave them power and they're agreeable to me. Spacer's choice are now off-put. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my first ever time playing The Outer Worlds. This one was filled with action and adventure, and I'm sure it'll keep getting better. So make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss any content from the Gamer Kid, as I will be coming out with new videos weekly for The Outer Worlds. I'm super pumped to be on this adventure, and I'm even more pumped that you're on this adventure with me. Alright guys, game on.